Everybody, it's Mo, and
I'm Scott.
And I'm Joanne.
And we're here at Anderson Auto Glass to learn all about who they are, what they do. They're a new member, so you've got to know all the details. You're going to get them here. So let's just start with what it is you do.
Well, we install auto glass, all the way from your windshields to door glasses, quarter glasses, back glasses, anything that has to do with an automotive vehicle, we replace on there. The door regulators, whatever you need.
Amazing. And so I know that you've been doing this for 30 plus years. So this is a new business for you here, but you're not new to the business. And it was kind of a neat story on how you came to this, but I'd really love it if you'd share it with me. Again, I know some of it, but not everything. And also just so everybody at home knows.
Well, in March of this year, I was walking around my house in Blue Springs, and I was praying and asking God about the future. And he said, I wonder if the owner of this business would sell. And I contacted her, and she said, we're selling now. They wanted to retire, and she wanted to sell. And so it just worked out, and we've been the owners since June of this year. And it's been quite the journey so far.
Yeah, and you know, isn't that just amazing? Like, I know that this is no shock to you, but when those types of things happen like they do, it just seems like, oh my gosh, it's all like, when it all comes together, like it could only come from God, you know?
Right.
That's really cool. Well, thanks for sharing that. And so I wanted to know even more detail about all the services that you provide. So can you go a little more into detail about that?
Well, I've been doing auto glass for 30 years, like you said, but I'm also certified with several different certification companies. So I'm not just somebody that's back off the back street that's just coming into a business and showing how to do it. I've been doing this for a long time. I've gone through all the steps. I've gone through certifications. I like to stay current on all my Dow certifications on everything that it takes to actually run the company.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just go and put something in somebody's car. I take pride in what I do, and I've been doing it for a long time, and that is very important to me, that somebody leaves here very happy with their car.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of people who need these types of services, and you know, these are professions that don't always have that skilled individuals to do the jobs, and so you want to come to somebody who knows.
Yeah.
You've got lots of experience.
Yes.
And so I just think that really counts, and I love doing business locally as much as possible. And so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about insurance companies too, because I know sometimes that can be tricky for people, or if you've had a situation that happens and you need somebody to guide you through that process, or you're wanting to figure out who to do business with. Can you tell me about how you approach those situations too, especially if it's a situation that is tricky, like a vandalism or something else?
Well, the normal process is you would contact your insurance agent, start a claim, and then they would send us a referral. And so a lot of places will try to direct you to go to a certain provider, but you have a choice. You can choose to shop local, to do your business local, and we would love to be your provider for your auto glass needs. And not only that, we try to create an atmosphere in our business here where you'll feel loved, appreciated, and we want you to take an hour while your glass is being repaired to have a little bit of refreshing here at Anderson Auto Glass.
Yeah, I love that. And I think that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? And I think that's been fun for me anyway, about being at the chamber. And I'm going to get a little emotional here, but it just makes a difference when people care. And it makes a difference to be a part of a community. And so I'm just so glad that you care about that. And I'm so glad that you do that. And I have a chip on my window that I want you to look at before I leave. Yeah, okay, good. Is there anything else that you think that we need to know about your business before we get into all the details on how they can find you?
Since you mentioned it, we do chip repairs. If it's no bigger than the size of a quarter or a $50, we can repair that for you. That's just a stop in and get it done. If you don't need an appointment, you can just bring it on in. So yeah, just bring it on in.
Mo, can I tell you a little bit about us personally as individuals?
Absolutely, I love that.
So we, on September 11th, celebrated our 34th wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
And we are in the process of adopting our 5th child. So we're foster parents and adoptive parents.
Wow.
And that's been quite the journey. But we're excited for what this business has to offer this community. We're excited that we get to be part of the chamber and offer these services to a community in need.
Well, thank you, and thank you for being here. Thank you for being chamber members. And will you tell us a little bit about how they can find you? So this would be phone number, how they can find you online, website, any of that kind of information.
Okay, so we have a Facebook page that's Anderson Glass, and then our website is andersonautoglassjoplin.com. And our phone number is 417-624-9360. And our address is 602 West 7th Street.
Awesome, and it is right off the road. You can't miss it. So thank you guys so much for having me today. And again, thank you so much for being a chamber member. And be sure, if you see them out at some of the networking events, which I hope that you'll come to come say hey and ask them a little bit about their business and especially about their journey. They're also preachers. And so if you want to come and have a really uplifting conversation, I'm telling you there are no better people in the room probably to talk to about that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video and check out the next one.